Hey people, it's Harvey Quinn here. We're going to do some more minis painting tonight. Just Quinn here. Whoa, no, but we are not going to listen. I'm not going to listen to my voice double. You folks are already listening to it once. You don't need to hear it twice. But we are not going to listen. I'm not going to listen to my voice double. There we go. Oh my. Oh, that's January 26th. Okay, so how's it going, everybody? We're going to do some painting. My bigger goal tonight. Last time we played with my speed paints, and now we're going to play with some acrylics. We're going to test out colors to see what we like on my new dragon. We're going to play with colors. Going to play with colors. I really should add music to this. I wonder how much trouble I'd get into if I was like, and we're going to add music to my Twitch stream that I don't own, because obviously I don't own music. Do I look like a person who owns music? Hey, Rose, I like you too. Alright, let's see how this looks. Still don't know. So I'm experimenting on the inside of the wing because this is going to not really be visible when the sculpt is finished. So if there's anywhere to experiment, it's going to most definitely be here. I've already completed most of my social media ritual. Just remembered one more. Oh, I'm so glad you like your soup. Rose had some soup tonight. I did not make it for her. I am not a soup guy. I'm not very super. Moving on. Okay, so that paint is... I kind of like it. I'm going to try another color. That one was my just straight up gold. Why? Why is the plastic around this paint tube so difficult? When did they decide that, hey, you know what really needs to be on paint tubes? Armor. I mean, seriously. I get the we don't want to spill it concept, but come on. Yeah, seriously, just unwrapping this paint tube. Maybe I should have things like prepared beforehand. But what would the fun of that be? That would deny everybody here the chance to hear me struggle against a tube of paint. Yeah, I think I might like this one better. Okay, let's give this one a shot. Yeah, that's bright gold, all right. I don't know still. Decisions. Where is my bronze? Are you going to be just as difficult to open? Why, yes, you are. Good, because that's what we need. I mean, seriously, look at this. I am like 5 minutes into this stream. What have I done? I've painted like 1/10 of an inch of a dragon and fought with 2 canisters of paint. Oh, this is so magical. There we go. Hey, Gato, how you doing? How's the night? How's your kids? Ah, I swear, the bronze has this, like, goo in it that just... Alright, let's try some bronze. Oh, Paul Chan's gonna start streaming? I kinda like the bronze. Like, I don't know, bronze for the skin, and then, like... Maybe, like, the dark gold for, like, the wing flaps. What up, Paul Chan? Ooh, are you playing right now? I love sibling D&D. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go for this copper. Oh, you're playing late. Oh, like, this is the only time we can all play together is 1 a.m. Let's do this. I don't care if you have work tomorrow, Becky. We're playing D&D. Oh, I'm sorry. And see, I try to stream early so that way it doesn't cross over with Paul Chan's stream. Yeah, I'm an old person. 9 p.m. is late. 9 p.m. is where I go to die. D&D. D&D. And we're having session 0 tomorrow for the new game. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I have so many surprises for you guys. I am so, like, excited for this. You have no idea. You don't know how much I would love to do that. But Rose has flat out said she ain't looking for a trophy wife. So I gotta work my job. I gotta do my hustles. Well, Gato, while you're here, what were you thinking of being? I mean, you're here now. No, Gato, you are a trophy wife. You're just a trophy, period. I don't know if that was insulting or not. If it was, I'm sorry. If it's not, you're welcome. Or we can just decide later. How dare you, all of you! Standing around deciding my future? I am not a prize to be won. Anybody? 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 No? Whatever. Oh my gosh, Paul Chan and Rose fighting over the hand of Gato. See, Paul Chan's military, but Gato was raised by a Marine. And frankly, she kind of scares me. She scares me way more than Paul Chan ever will. I won't lie. Okay, so last we talked, Gato, you were thinking about trying out the fairy race and being like a barbarian. A barfarian, if you will. That doesn't sound right because it sounds like barf. And barf is not good, ever. And we're going to be doing multiple coats on this guy because... yeah, as cool as the copper looks, it is not really got a great coverage. But... oh, look, there's Paul Chan on Hollow Knight. I wish there was somewhere we could, like, combine our streams. Character brainstorms. Apologetic assassin, barbaric, Tinkerbell, a sailor scout, inspired character. No, Gato, now I want them to be all one. And I'm taking animal damage. Persian, is now really... do you need love right this second? Is now the time for this? Haven't you got meth to do? Or something, you weird cat? Yeah, I like them all as one big idea. That would also be a pain in the butt since we're starting at level 1. Like, unless your character is either schizophrenic or just nuts. So, I'm into all three. The Apologetic Assassin would be super cool. I'm not 100% sure how much assassinating we're going to be doing in this one. This one's more of like, I don't know, the more I read about it, the more it's like a whimsical, silly campaign. It feels something like if, like, the Disney Channel wrote. There is an apologetic assassin. What? Who were they? They were like, there were some assassins in Game of Thrones who, when they kill people, they apologize. And they also kill you with with handkerchiefs. Because they live in this city where the shedding of blood is illegal, but they still have to be assassins, so they just strangle people. I love Game of Thrones. Alright, Persian, seriously, go away, go away. No cat aggro. Get out of here. I've heard that's a good anime. Sailor Moon. I'm picturing a paladin. And we could get you the armor that Paul Chan has in our other game. That with a command word, you can like take it off and put it on. And then that way you could be like... sailor, you could be like, oh, I'm just normal, whatever, and then when combat starts, like, you summon the armor. This is basically what Sailor Moon is she's a paladin-ish. In the name of the moon, I will punish you! Fighting evil by daylight, winning love by moonlight. Okay, Persian, you have other places that you can be. Like, anywhere else in the multiverse. Get away from me. Go away. I'm trying to paint and fight my cat. Ugh. Barbarians are fun. They get Neato Speedo skills and abilities because they come over here and their whole gig is everything is a nail and I am a hammer. Bang, bang. The downside to a barbarian is that all they do is just get more ways to hit things. Like, they never... I mean, there's some, like, smaller class, or there's some, like, what is it? The extra class stuff. The subclasses that get a little more, but... So that one's a good one if you just want something that's a little more mindless than, like, the assassin you played, or the paladin. Just a little easier on you if you need a break. But I like barbarians. Barbarians are fun. I was actually working on the campaign today. I was coming up with my DMPC, which is, I know it's controversial because the DM is not a player. But whatever. I usually have a DMPC in there just for the sake of lore. And to get, like, world building in, that way you have someone who's there. Basically, I build, like, all of my DMPCs are just Hermione Granger with a personality. And yes, that means I don't think that Hermione Granger had a personality. Hashtag hot take. Hashtag come at me. Where is my green? Sorry, my camera is shaking wildly because I'm rummaging through my paint box. Aha! Paladin of the Strut, and the Source and the Siblings, and a Rogue and Tiamat. Oh, well then, see, I would go with the Barbarian then, just because you're not that. Because for Sailor Moon's basic. I mean, we could find other ways to make her, because she could also be like a warlock whose patron is the moon, or her mother, or something. And then you wanted to do fairy folk because it is in this campaign that fairies are allowed. I think it sounds adorable. And I am 100% here for all of it. Plus, not only do I think it's my siblings just got here. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Say hi to everybody. Tell them I love them. No, except for Colossus. Tell him I hate him. Hate that guy. Wait, if the siblings just got there, then why is Paul Chan streaming already? He's not streaming the D&D game. What if he's doing like a creepy rivalry thing? Seriously though, check out Paul Chan. He's amazing. I love him. His streams are so fun. Speaking of fairy folk, I really hate the look of this thing. Right now we're just letting that side of the dragon dry. I'm working on my other 400 characters. Alright. I'm giving one of these another try. Red, blue, orange, zealot yellow. Make this stupid fat red yellow. Why am I quoting Harry Potter? Why have I got Harry Potter on the brain? Ugh. I never have Harry Potter on the brain. Okay, I'm giving Crusader Skin another shot. We're going to see how this thing goes. I mean... Eh? Still really undecided on the Crusader Skin. I mean, this assassin looks cool, but... yeah, I'm still on it. And then we have Mr. Goblin. Looks like he could use a touch-up here. Particularly under his backpack. And the weird little pocket stuff he's got. There. There we are. Really, I'm mainly touching most of these up because there are a lot of my minis that I've got right now on my plate are almost finished. So I'm just doing touch work. Just little things to make them perfect. Or at the very least, not so terrible. Oh, thank you, Rose. Yeah, I think that gold is going to look amazing on this dragon, really. Or the copper, whatever they're calling it. Whatever the kids are calling it these days. Okay, this needs a dark finish. Or a dark wash. Dark wash, dark wash. Where is my dark wash? Aha. And because I don't want to get it all, like, all over my dragon. Switch places. There we go. Yeah, this is my little plate of minis that I'm working on. I waste so many paper plates in my art. But you know what they say, You can't break an omelet without making some eggs. Old proverb. And yeah, all I'm doing is this. I'm just using a wash to get in all the crevices on the ground here. Since I did most of this thing in speed paints and a lot of it's already dark, I'm not really going to use a lot of wash. I'm not going to use any washes on the Headless Horseman himself. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to dry brush him later so everything pops. Now we're going to take this tiefling, my tiefling fighter thing. We're going to touch up her foot, her feetsies, her toady woadies with more orange. Because last time I found out that this speed paint works a lot better on white. As for her hair, I kind of just like the white, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the white on that one. I love tieflings. But her sword and her horns, we're going to do in a gray. The Grave Lord Gray. It's like, paint makers, quit trying to be clever and just make good paint. I don't need my paint to sound more pretentious than I am. And I got a little bit on the hair, but that's okay. We'll fix that later. Mushroom Man. Do you know the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom Man, the Mushroom... I love Little Mushroom Man. There we go. And then we're going to get his staff as well. Yeah, he was originally the... I was testing that stupid... There we go. I was testing that stupid Crusader skin or whatever on him, but his base color is red, and that just did not work. Oh, and my kitties have zoomies. Oh, but see, that staff looks so good. We're going to do a little touch-up on his cape, too, while we're here. Which means some lime. Oh, I'm sorry, apple tart. Alright, so it's not just the guys over at the fantasy paint places that give their paints idiotic names. Apparently this is apple tart paint. Oh, it's so tarty. Oh, it's appley too. This is why I like computers sometimes, because it's like, what color of green is that? It's 846B. Yeah, my cat's got the zoomies tonight. Which is funny, because Persian usually doesn't get zoomies. But yeah, see, we're going to do another coat on that to make it pop just a little more. Next, we're moving on to this cute guy. There we go. Yeah, see, I like this color a lot more for when I'm doing more pale flesh. I don't know what on earth Crusaders, those folks are trying to pass off, but I'm just going to hit all the things. And see, and if Paul Chan were here, this is one of the minis that he's commissioned me to paint. I'll stop ragging on him for like the next 5 minutes. I love Paul Chan. Gonna get this ranger dyed. I like rangers. They do not get their just due in D&D anymore. I don't know if they got nerfed between 3 and 5, because we don't talk about 4. Or if they just fell out of favor for some stupid reason. Alright. This guy, all we're going to do is a quick dry brush. I love dry brushing. Seriously, it's like my favorite thing ever. Yeah. I just love watching the details come out when you dry brush. This one I'm going to declare done. So that means we get to add another one to the circle. Pull out of my random bag of undone minis, aka my bag of shame. And we get another commissioned piece. A little bomber from Gloomhaven. This is one of the like off-brand halflings that they use, and I think he blows stuff up. Problem is, I can't see the details super well right now, so what we'll do is I'll use a speed paint of brown to do with the first layer. That way, if there's anything else that we need to color over, we'll just do that. Once I can see the rotten thing. There we go. I swear, speed paints, washes, and dry brushing are basically like make minis look good.exe. Okay. Oh, and it looks like he's got some little jets coming off. See, that's the details that come up. He's got jets coming off his feet. Little tinkerer kind of guy. I like him. This was our test subject from last time. I decided to redo her to give her a little more, or to give her just due, so that way she can actually look decent, not just my testing. What I should do is get a bunch of big old like toys, like dragon toys or something. Paint those white and make them my experiments. My dark experiments of hell. Yeah, see, already she's looking a lot better than she did. At the very least, her colors are more consistent. It sounds like my wife is having a great time. I'm very glad. She deserves a good time. I like that lady. She is currently playing World of Warcraft. Which is her favorite game. Or one of them at least. You can hear her just having a blast in there. I love it. And last we're going to do with this one So with this, I actually painted his ball of yarn on his back white before I added the yellow. And it made that yellow pop. But now we've got to go back because he's got a part of the yarn. I love this thing. He's using the yarn as his sheath for his swords. I was going to see if I can get the burger. Well, it looks kind of like something. I don't know. There we go. Now I'm going to put some of my gray. Alright, he's starting to look like something. Cute little kitty cat. I love these. I don't like tabaxis in D&D. I don't like that they're kind of a bigger class. I won't go into it. I'm just not a fan of tabaxi. But I found a homebrew class online called the Felis. And I like Felises. And what Felises are is they're the size of a regular house cat. But they can have like levels and stats and stuff. They're basically cats who have had the Awaken spell cast on them. And I love every minute of them. Alright, switching back to the dragon. We're going to flip him over. Get some more of that lovely copper paint that we were playing with a minute ago. We'll go to town. Alright. Because he's got such a lot of space to cover, I am going to use a bit of a bigger brush. Like I said, this is just layer 1. He's probably going to have 2, 3, 4 layers going on. Just to get that gray out of there. Yeah, I think this bigger brush may have been a bit wet because the coverage of this paint is just not great at all. I do love my reading dragon. See, he's got a little book. Yeah, you just keep reading. I'll be over here painting. Just forget that you can cast polymorph on yourself and just make yourself any color you want, but no. I'll do it. It's fine. It's fine. No, I don't want to disturb you reading 50 Shades of Dragons or... Oh my gosh, what if he's reading 50 Shades of Grey because he's gray? He's like, this book actually gets me. And he looks down and he's like, oh. I guess I'm not gray anymore. We're going to get some more paint. Oh, I think a problem too is that the paint is super watery. I'm just going to blame everything in the world but me. Let me get his underleg right here while I'm here. There we go. Okay, so there's another layer added to the other side of the dragon. Like I said, I just wanted to get an initial layer on there tonight. I had no illusion that this dragon would get painted tonight. Like, all the way painted. Because I'm just not that dumb. The dragon is kind of a bigger project. There we go. Now we're going to let that side dry. And then I'm going to hit up the other projects. My minis, if you will. Okay, so for him, just did the teeth. I am going to hit it with a wash, though, so that we can bring out the details back out of those teeth. Unless he, of course, flies off and dies. Okay, that looks terrible right now, but give me a quick second. I want to fix it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another brush, which is dry, and we're going to sop up a lot of that excess. There we go. Yeah, and that gives his teeth more of a fiercer quality. I'm also going to do his armor in that same wash, just to give it a little more layer, make it pop a little more. So it looks like we won't be dry brushing him for a second. That's okay. There we go. Now more of his detail can pop. Looks mean. And we're going to go really detail-y here. You ready? So I'm going to get his eye. There we go. Give him some nice green eyes. Okay, let's see if we can find a redemption arc for the stupid toad thing. Okay, he needs another hit of blue. Wow, I'm already starting to run a little low on my blood red. My new paints. Of course I'm running low on blood red. Because red is probably the most used color. Just because everything's covered in blood. This is fantasy. The only reason the clouds aren't covered in blood is because I haven't thrown someone up that far up yet. There we go. And I still have some green, so we're going to hit that right there. Make my poor toad pop. Oh, he jumped. What we're going to do, we're going to hit his hair with some actual yellow. There we go. I do blood around the little arm that's in his mouth, but I want it to look like whoever he ate, he just swallowed him whole. Just, oh. Because that's way more funny. This dude, on the other hand. Alright. The face tone thing came out okay. There we go. Just add a little bit of gore to his daggers. Actually looks more like copper, so he actually looks really exotic. He actually looks really cool. He was pretty much all done in speed paints. Actually, I think he was all done in speed paint. Good for him. I'm going to catch the ground real fast. And I might say this guy's done too. Yeah, I like my cool little rogue assassin thing. He's like Assassin Creedy. Let's draw from the bag of unfinished projects. Oh. A monk. Okay, I do want to try something different with this monk. We're going to try some pallid bone. For his outfit. Because his pallid bone's supposed to look like, well, pallid bone. Yeah, it definitely looks better on the white side than it does on the gray side. That's not going to be all the final color on it, but I'm kind of thinking that the pallid bone got a redemption arc. I love a good redemption arc. Okay, and then we're going to do the ground here, and then I'm going to give him a real quick, real easy dry brushing. Yeah, you see what I mean? It really is just make mini look good.exe. Alright, another complete mini. We're on a roll here. We're just killing them off. Another one from the bag of shame. Aha. A dragon. This, we're going to paint him straight up white so that we can use speed paints on him easier. Because I'm having fun doing all the I'm having fun experimenting with the speed paints. Even though they all don't work out, I'm still having a lot of fun with them. Plus, there's just something satisfying in just painting something one color. Oh, looks like Paul Chan is done streaming. Seriously though, under my suggested followers is Paul Chan. Highly recommend you check him out. Also check out Lucky Paradox. He does the same stuff I do. He does art and he does video games. Also check out my stream on every Monday. Dedicated is the Sims 3 10 Gen Challenge. And other than that, on the weekdays, randomly I'll decide, or if I have time, I'll stream. I'll do painting. I'm trying to get to fan art, but I've got a few commissions that I've been wanting to finish, and I really wanted to start my big dragon. Also, all my social media stuff is on my main page. Check it out. Complete your social media ritual. There we go. A white dragon. All right. Thanks for joining me. You folks have a great night.